Konnichiwa, Japan fans. Today's show, we're going to talk about reactions. Eigo desu. Sore de wa ikimashou. So let's get going. This is the 7th year of the Sales Japan series podcast, broadcasting around the world from the Beverly Hills of Japan, Minato-ku here in downtown Tokyo. It is chic central. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, the president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and the 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery in Japanese, Anata-mo Purezen Tachijin. Plus, stop wasting money on training, which in Japanese is training de okane o muda ni suru no wa yamimashou. And all are available on Amazon. In this podcast, I want to help you to survive and, even better, thrive in business. 1. Sell more and do it more easily. 2. Exceed your targets. In fact, blow up your targets. 3. Make some serious money. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on Apple Podcasts. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show podcast. Tuesday, the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday, the Business Tachijin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcasto Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show podcast. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Now, this is episode number 362. Today, we're talking about sell the reaction to your client. We have products and services to sell, and there are key details about their features, which we need to explain to the buyer. Clients need to know what they're getting for their money, so fair enough. In Japan, the client will lead you down the road of morbid detail about the ins and outs of the purchase as they suck you dry for all the information you have. This is a defense mechanism to make sure they are not making a mistake. It is also tedious and over the top from the salesperson's point of view. We know we should supply just enough information for them to make a buying decision without adding unnecessary data. Our mindless throwaway comment can often lead to deal assassination as we have triggered something that we shouldn't have. We now have to balance out the detail with explaining the benefits of the purchase. Buyers buy benefits, not features. Except in Japan, they focus on the features and keep dragging more and more detail out of us. Japan is special. This is not a business-like culture. Companies are not interested in doing business. Japanese buyers attending a networking event are not thinking, today I might meet someone who will add a lot of value to our company, and my job is to find as many people like that as possible in the time I have available at this event. They don't want to meet people they don't already know, because unknown people are dangerous and there's risk involved. If their friend or acquaintance introduces someone new, that is acceptable because there has already been a filtering process in place to get to this point. The unfiltered person is to be feared. Don't believe me? Try walking up to Japanese business people at an event and introduce yourself. Watch their face very carefully, and you will see them react with shock and trepidation. They're not thinking, great, a potential business opportunity has just presented itself. They are thinking, I should be careful with this unknown person. And anyone who just walks up and says hello can't be trusted because that isn't how we do it in Japan. They should have had an introducer and followed the proper procedures. So, we cannot rely on the buyer to do our job for us. We have to get to the benefits and the application of the benefits with the buyer as soon as we can. Otherwise, they will squander all the time available for the meeting on the nuts and bolts of the purchase. they will never make a buying decision because we didn't cover the benefits in our explanation. The buyer is happy to not decide because doing absolutely nothing or nothing new is the safest path in business in Japan. Find out more when we come back from the break. Our show today is brought to you by our public courses, but we also do custom in-house programs, as well as we do them in both Japanese and English. We do them face-to-face in our super safe classroom, and we do them live online. Our show today is being brought to you by, on the 12th and 13th of October, we'll be doing our High Impact Presentations Japanese course. Also on the 13th of October, doing our Dalkani course, the online version. On the 10th of November, we'll do the 3-day LTM, the Leadership Training for Managers program. And on the 16th and 17th, we'll do another High Impact Presentations course in Japanese. Go to our website at www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. Get my best-selling books, Japan Sales Mastery, which in Japanese is Zaegyo. This is the Bible for selling in Japan. Japan Business Mastery, Japan Presentations Mastery, plus Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Training de Okane o Muru ni Sunu wa Yamimashou, and all are available on Amazon. If you like learning by watching videos, we have nearly 2,000 there for you at Tokyo Japan Dalkani TV on YouTube. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's the premier business show on Japan every Monday, Tokyo time. Fridays, we have the Japan Business Mastery Show, and on Saturdays, we release Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders from small and medium enterprises all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. You can email me at greg.story@dalekani.com. Welcome back. One benefit we can explain is about the reaction to the purchase. This could be by the users of the product or service and how they will react very well because it saves time, money, and effort. Buyers worry about the reaction of others to the buying decision, and their biggest fear is getting criticized for making a poor decision. The reaction could be by their bosses or colleagues. Generally, though, because of the buying process here, there will be many people involved in the buying decision. Nevertheless, everyone involved needs to react positively concerning the purchase. That means internally, the buyer has to shepherd the decision through many corporate layers, and they have to appeal to various interested parties to have made sure their interests are met and their reaction is positive. If they are in the distribution process for purchase to on-sell to another company, then the way the sale is made needs to consider how that buyer and their client will react. As we are making the original sale, we have to tell our buyer how the other buyers will react positively and why that will occur in order to push our sale into the distribution funnel. We will never meet these buyers further down the funnel, but we have to create the bullets for our buyer to fire when they are doing the on-sell. We start with the end user in mind and work our way backwards, explaining why the reaction to the purchase will be positive. We need to draw on our word pictures here to describe the emotion of satisfaction in the post-purchase phase. Just a dry retelling of the features of the widget won't produce the reaction we want, and it won't travel across the many touch points towards the final user. We can talk about things like, you'll be very happy when you receive smiles of genuine thanks from making your end users' work a lot easier thanks to this purchase. They will really appreciate you for helping them, and you will have built an even closer relationship of trust with them. We know ourselves when we've made a good purchase as a consumer, how we react. We feel that we've done something worthwhile and have done well. We've calculated the purchase decision against the benefits centered on time, money, and effort. Our buyers are the same, and we have to use our communication skills to flesh out the benefits and the positive reactions which will arise from everyone involved. Thank you for joining the Sales Japan series. If you found the program useful, then please work on your karma and share this with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Immediately apply what you've learned today. Go out there and survive. Use it and make some serious money. Bucks, dough, moolah, coin, dosh, lolly, readies, smackers, earners, and bread and honey. Remember, I'm in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.